Hey, welcome back to Made Simple. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about what short selling really is and what it actually means. But before we begin, please subscribe, smash the like button. I would really appreciate that. Please and thank you. So, if I'm a short seller, I'm borrowing stock from someone else, hoping that that stock price is going to lower. And so when I borrow that stock, I'm essentially immediately selling it, hoping that that price goes down, so that I can return the borrowed stock at a lower price point and keep the difference. All right, so that might sound a little bit overwhelming, but we're going to dive into it and we're going to explain it a little bit more thoroughly. All right, and just as a disclaimer, before we start this video, it's important to note that I am not a financial advisor and I'm not trying to give you financial advice. But with all that being said, let's jump into it. All right, so switching to the screen here, let's just start with an example. Let's just say we have our investor here, and let's just call him Jerry, all right, for this instance. And Jerry is a stock investor and he wants to short sell because he thinks some random company ABC, I'll just say that's their ticker symbol, has a stock price of $50 and they think that that stock price is going to go down. They don't believe in this company, they don't think it's a good company, and they think the price is going to go down. So basically, as a short seller, Jerry's going to take his money and buy some short sells. So as we can see, for company ABC, the stock price is $50. Let's say he has $100, and so generally he's going to take that $100 and go to some brokerage and buy a short sell, right? And since the stock price is $50, he's technically short selling with the $100 or short selling with 2 shares of company ABC. All right? And so he's given this brokerage $100, and what that brokerage then does is immediately it borrows stock from someone else, generally that brokerage, and it sells that stock immediately. Let's say in a couple months the stock price drops 50% down to $25. So what does that really mean for Jerry or a short seller? Essentially what that means is that Jerry is going to make $50 in profit. So he has those 2 shares that he sold of company ABC, and he buys the shares back at $25 and returns the shares to the brokerage. So he's returning $50 or 2 shares, and he keeps the other $50, $25 for each share, because that company's price went down. So he's just keeping the difference. And essentially that's how short selling works if it's in your favor. But like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, short selling can be super risky because essentially you can have infinite loss. So let's say instead of $20, that stock price goes up to $100. So now Jerry is going to be losing money because he sold those shares at $50, hoping that it was going to go down so he could buy them back, but they actually went up. So now if he wants to get out of the short sell, he has to buy the shares back at $100 each. So essentially, he's then losing $100. So he's paying $50 for each share that he had originally purchased for the $100. So he lost his $100 that he put into the stock, but he also lost the $100 from the stock doubling in value. That's why short selling is extremely risky, because technically a stock can grow an infinite amount. A stock can only go down to 0, but it can grow an infinite amount. So say the stock price went to $1,000, well then Jerry's really gonna have to cough up some money and pay a lot. And he's going to be in a huge loss for this trade. So overall, short selling is essentially speculation, because you can never be too sure when a stock is going to go down. I mean, yeah, you can look at the fundamentals of a company and think that they're not good, and then you're going to bet against them. But timing the market to short sell can be very tricky. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So hopefully this was a little clearer on how short selling really works. If you have a question, please leave a comment, smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.